Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. What are you doing?
I'm taking a shit on the hour.
That's just really weird because that's our island half. That's just strange.
Here's our island.
That's our tap. That's weird. Wow, this dog has so much energy this morning. Honestly.
Hey guys, this is my duck. You want to see?
Like, you know when they say you have two children, the first one's like really calm, really quiet, which is
Lola.
Lola. Over there she's like calm, she's living her best life. And then you've got the second child that is just like, the second one in your face. You know what I mean?
She's absolutely mental this morning.
She is, isn't she? You okay, Alf?
I'm exhausted.
But anyway, it's Friday, which is a good thing. It's Friday. So I'm going to show you guys a quick update of the house before the builders get here. Let's do it. So here we obviously have is our new side door. Now this used to be the old kitchen, if you guys remember. These are obviously where the previous shelves etc were. Obviously that was the door into the hallway, which is about to be blocked up. This today will literally be plasterboarded, which is so exciting. So this is the new utility room, which is gorgeous. It is actually very big. We've then got our pocket door, which goes into our kitchen, which is very lovely. So plastering is all done in here. We're currently just in the process of drying. So obviously along here will be like a hob, etc. Island you can see is here. See the table, etc. will be over there. We didn't realise actually, to be fair, how big the kitchen actually will be. Come around here, we have the double doors, which is lovely. And then obviously here goes into the actual hallway itself. This is now all plastered. So obviously this used to be, I'll put the photo up actually on the screen. To save money, basically, the actual architect made sure we didn't take down this wall here. This room has actually stayed the same size, apart from it's been split into two. Obviously main bathroom and then ensuite. And then in here we actually go into our actual bedroom, which is the master bedroom, which is looking lovely. We've gone for the sliding doors. This is all plastered. We obviously then have again another pocket door here for the actual ensuite. It's a small and petite ensuite, as I showed you guys previously. And then actually one other thing, we have also the other bathroom to show you guys. We have to go through this contraption. So the door, this needs to be gone. I can't really put the lights on because there actually are no lights. So here we have the actual main bathroom. Annoyingly, the actual showers had to be raised because basically we couldn't get the pipes underneath. So we need to get a box into this pipe here as well. Obviously towel rail's gonna go here. This is all gonna be tiled, which is exciting. Bath obviously is going over here. And now we've had to have another box here again just to hide everything in terms of pipes. And then of course vanity unit's gonna go here. Crazy to think about what this room like once was. But yeah, we are progressing, like we are actually progressing. Let me show you guys from the outside. So here we are. So as we can see, obviously we're attached now to the garage. We have obviously the extension, which is insane. We've got the skylight. The dormer needs a big clean. Let's just try and ignore the dormer. It's a real long-term goal of ours. But this corner here, so this wasn't obviously our original plan, that we planned to move the garages forward. We honestly would love to change the garages because as you can see, this one here hasn't got like the roof like this. It's a flat roof there. However, I think we're scrapping that idea. And we were actually, I just stood in the bush. We were talking to Hart's parents, like, about like doing like a outdoor kitchen here, like how insane it would actually look. But anyway, that is the full update. Oh my God, I didn't even realise that. Look, we can actually see the stickers are actually off. How exciting. I actually can't believe it. I'm so glad we went for that anthracite colour and then white inside. Anyway, this is the fat loss series. We have a lot to kind of run through today, guys. One of the main points I'm actually going to run through is plateauing in weight because I haven't lost weight this week. We are also going out for breakfast tomorrow with Halves brother, which I'm really excited for. So I'm going to run you through like the menu and of course what I'm going to have, how many calories I'm going to put aside, just to make sure I'm like really giving you guys as much like detail as I possibly can. And then the other thing, Harv and I thinking fake weight. I'm not sure if we'll just go for burgers. We might go to Sainsbury's instead. Oh, I just lost my voice. Let's see where the world takes us. But anyway, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Go and catch up on the other fat loss series, and let's get into the video. It's 8:30. What is going on with my hair? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just, if I try and puff that down, like it just feels thin. You know, I've been on a hair journey since prep. Like I'll put some photos here, obviously very much like in these areas here. Previously struggled with like hair loss. And since then, like I've been on a hair journey. However, since renovating in the past 10 weeks, I honestly feel like my hair has just thinned. I don't know, like I don't know if it's stress. I don't know. But my hair has always been something that I'm just not that confident about. Like, I'm not one of those girls that can like have their hair down, be like, feel so confident in themselves. It's just not me, that's why I pin it back. The builders. But it is actually due a colour next week and I'm kind of in that mood of like, do I go dark or do I go blonder? But anyway, what I actually came on here to say was we have actually launched, or we haven't launched, we've teased GLJ Summer Liftoff. Literally how exciting. This is something we've never done before. If you've wanted to, let's say, join Coach by GRJ, but obviously the price tag with one-to-one coaching is a little bit out of kind of reach, this, you need to keep your eyes peeled. Monday the 24th of March, we are going live. We are sending out information. I am so bloody excited. I'm quite nervous as well. Like, it's something we've never done before, so I've literally put my heart and soul into this. Like, there's so much going into it. We're basically having like a community group chat, etc., which is exciting. Again, something I haven't done in donkey's years, like literally donkey's years. So yeah, it's full on. And also the coaching page, in terms of the Instagram page, I feel like it's popping. Like, she's popping, she's giving. I'm sorry, this is literally what I have to deal with. Anyway, if you're not, go and follow her. But anyway, I'm gonna have breakfast at 9 AM just because I'm not that hungry. Like, this is one thing I will say. If you are really in a calorie deficit and you'll find yourself like you're not hungry till like 9, 10 AM, have that first meal slightly later. There's nothing wrong in doing that. If you're actually in a calorie deficit and you're wanting to obviously shorten your eating window, by pushing that first meal slightly back, you've shortened that eating window, which is still have the same amount of calories, but you of course have a shorter time for eating your food. Obviously, look, it doesn't work for everybody, and that's one thing that I will kind of preempt there. Some individuals love having their breakfast first thing in the morning. Absolutely fine. It really comes down to what you enjoy. So yeah, that's tip number 1. But anyway, let's go. Morning. Good morning. What have we got on there today, Harvella?
Friday.
Yeah. Movie night.
Right.
Okay, put it down.
I said fake away. What are the choices?
Yeah, please be careful to not offer the spillers on the rug.
I'm not going to not be careful.
Fake away. Oh, what are the choices? Okay, that is your question to me. I understand.
That is your Friday flat white, by the way. That's not a cappuccino. Just putting it out there.
And what do we use?
Cappuccinos with way more froth.
That's
just a nice little bit of froth, not too much.
GRJ at checkout.
She ruins the coffee.
Okay. Well, what do you actually want for
Don't know. Chinese?
Oh, I hate Chinese. Well, I don't hate it. I only like the duck.
You get dark.
No, that's pointless.
Ask ChatGPT. What should
I have a fake for a fake away?
with no kitchen?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. What should I have as a fake away with no kitchen in my renovation house? Since you don't have a kitchen during the renovation, your best way. Okay, fake away burger and shit. Ooh, microwave the burger. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Loaded wrap or pita pizzas.
It's just a bit. It's a bit of tomato base. Put a little bit of chicken on it. You could do your barbecue one.
Air fry KFC chicken and wedges. Is that chicken and chip night?
That's chicken and chip night. That's our
We
chicken
could
and chip
do
night.
chicken and chip night.
You want to do chicken and chip night?
We could do chicken and chip night.
So the only thing we've got for lunch today is chicken.
But it's dry chicken, guys. There's no.
Oh, I bought
hair.
meat seasoning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
What's wrong with your barnet?
I don't know, like it's. Oh, Harv just would have got a haircut, guys.
Ooh.
Also, I would just like to say Harv is actually very appreciative of all the comments saying, I'm loving the vlogs.
I am the main character in this.
All he's been saying all
story.
week is like, I'm so funny. I'm just really liked. I'm like, Harv, you are not the moment. I am the moment.
Sorry about that.
So I think we'll probably do chicken and chip night, in honesty. I know it's not really a fake way, it's not really a fun one, is it really? But being realistic, current living situation, high in protein, number 1. Get some chips, probably get some coleslaw, because we both love our coleslaw. And then also, in terms of dessert...
We don't need dessert every
we
night,
always need dessert, guys. We always need dessert.
She's polished off another mini egg chocolate bar this week.
My favourite, guys. We have chocolate daily in this household. We have M&S cookies, though, which is so good. I'll have a think. I'm going to have a think. It is only 10 AM to be fair, so I have got all day to decide. This is actually one point to bear in mind. What I would do, okay, is I would actually put into MyFitnessPal now what I'm having for dinner. So I'll literally go on Sainsbury's on the actual website itself. So you literally go onto the grocery section, find the items that you want, find obviously the nutrient breakdowns, put that into MyFitnessPal. That way, what you can then do is you can work your day around that kind of fake away. Okay, that is the simplest thing I can do. So let's say, for example, the fake away itself with a dessert, okay, let's just say comes to 1,000 calories. Just what I then can do is I can go, okay, I've still got 1.9k calories for the rest of my day, basically. And that way I can work around that fake way. And that's the best thing, because otherwise what you'll see a lot of individuals kind of do a lot of the time is they'll track as they're kind of going along, which is nothing wrong with that, okay, that's fine. However, if you are wanting to include something in your kind of day, you're better off just putting that in straight away. I would also always encourage as well to actually track slightly in advance. Reason being, at the end of the day, that way, again, you're nice and organised, taking the stress off yourself, the actual...
Sorry, ma'am. Just got a little bit more froth for you.
Thank you. Oh, that's enough, Harv. No, that's enough.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh my god.
oh,
No, it's going to fall on my...
oh. I'm just the life of the party, aren't I?
Did you see where the phone went down?
I hope there's no bats in the cave.
Oh, go away. It's disgusting. Hiya. Honestly, men. Anyway, basically if you track obviously slightly in advance, you are then literally nice and organised. So for myself, obviously I've been eating the same foods literally for quite some time because of the renovation, etc. But with that obviously in mind, like I know my chicken and chip night, we've had that quite a few times as well. Like I know how to work it around. We've got the high protein with the chicken, for example. We've got the yumminess in there with the chips, which are my favourite. But again, we're kind of being tactical. So maybe instead of having mayonnaise, I'd have ketchup. Obviously mayonnaise, it's higher obviously in fat, higher in calories, whereas ketchup, it's lower. So you see how I'm literally making the smallest tweaks, and I think this is where a lot of people kind of go wrong. They literally go straight into that deficit. Actually, ease yourself in. You don't have to do everything at once. Like take your kind of time. You don't have to make drastic changes, and that's really important. But anyway, let's carry on. Good afternoon, guys. So the builders have gone. It's just 4:30. Harv and I have actually, to be fair, just spent the last 10 minutes trying to pull this carpet up. Let me switch you around. So here, basically, put like the photo here when we first moved obviously in. And we basically need to get this carpet up so we can actually just self-level this part of the floor and into the utility. So we've literally just spent the last 10 minutes trying to pull it up. And let me tell you, it's so stuck down. But anyway, let me show you. Bear with me. Okay, look at this. How crazy is this? Obviously that was the old door, and here we are. There obviously is the walkway into the actual kitchen. Voila. I'm gonna do another hour I think of work, and then we're gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna take you guys to Sainsbury's as well. Chicken and chip night, here we come. So yeah. Okay guys, we are literally about to head to the gym. I actually have this really cute little filter? No, I can't think of the word. It does this basically, and I then can literally pour stuff on the top. Literally genius. I'm gonna have obviously my electrofuel. This is not a full day of eating, but anyway, I wanted to show you funnel. That's what it's called, because I've had it for ages and it's one of those things I always forget to show you guys. Like, look at this, okay? We have a full scoop. Ooh, boom. Okay, yeah, I did still drop some. Oops. Can we check that out? Can we actually... Oh, look at this. Oh, now it's gone. It's gone now, but it's literally everywhere. Okay, the other thing is creatine. If you're not already, take your creatine. Boom.
Yeah, good go, Lou.
Well done, Tunie.
Well done, Tunie.
Half.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of an accident.
Oh, what have you done? Spilt water. Just didn't put the funnel on. What have you done?
I picked this up thinking it was done. So there's literally just stuff
how
everywhere.
did you manage that?
Wait till I started picking it up and I did that, and obviously I didn't realise. But anyway, so I've completely made a mess. So yeah. I actually feel like it's just me to a T.
Yeah, she used to work in a bar.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I thought we get a shower.
Oh. Okay guys, here's your reminder to make sure you're drinking plenty of water during your sessions. Boom. This is 1.5 litres and I'm gonna drink all of it. That'll then be 3 litres done for today. That's what we like to see.
That's what we like to see!
Right, let's
Have you got any
go
cards?
to the gym. Yeah.
Where are the candy kittens?
No, a couple of...
I hate Haribos.
Haribos.
So dead.
These I just spilled the electrofuel all over. Love them. Anyway, let's go. We are off to the gym, and
There's the mirror, G, and it looks back there.
Can we just concentrate on the road, please? Drive sensibly.
Oh, you couldn't concentrate on the road with this hunk next to you, could you?
Anyway, I thought, because I've got my look, this is a serious conversation. Could we zip it in a second?
Do you mean zip it up? Zip it in, that would be really painful.
Serious conversation about my fat loss.
Have you ever seen Finding... Is it Finding Sarah Marshall?
Anyway, so, fat loss update. I thought, let's give you guys one. We're just going to actually just blank off. We're just going to set that
No,
list.
go on, it's fine. Views have just gone up from Harvey's bicep. Like this video for Harvey's bicep.
I want to talk to you guys about plateauing in terms of where I'm currently at with weight loss. So this week I have not seen a new low weigh-in, have I, coach? Now it's very easy for me to go, oh my goodness, that's it. Like I'm failed, it's not happening. Like I need to change everything, or like that's it, the deficit is stupid, like it's not working. But actually, I like these episodes so me and you can send frequent reminders. Firstly, join Coach by GRJ. You get 2 legends. 3 legends, of course. In terms of actually like plateauing, I think the biggest thing you have got to bear in mind is your weight will always fluctuate. I haven't seen a new low weigh-in this week. So currently I'm averaging 74.7. So I'm actually at 0.1 up compared to my last week's check-in.
Interesting.
So what's going to happen is we will literally keep everything where we're currently at, just keep plodding along, and then by next check-in,
Now you will drop this weekend.
we'll drop calories.
I'll tell you why you will drop this weekend. You should actually complete your cardio and you'll get more steps in.
Yeah, so I've got 60 minutes of cardio this week. I did 45 minutes last week.
40.
No, I did 45. Thank you. Lies, he is. I did 45 minutes, basically where I was going with this. What we will do is we will not panic. A lot of individuals go, oh my God, like that is it, it's done. It's not done. You just have to literally, number one, collect the data. I think that's so important. Like the more data you have, the better you can see where you're obviously trending.
Base it off of data, not emotion.
Yes, that's really important. And basically removing the emotion off the scale, I think that's key.
Or any metric.
Yeah.
But knowing that the average is what's important, not the one day you see it go up.
Are you letting her go?
I'm not letting her go, but now she's in the place that I wanted to go. Which is,
that's all right.
There we go.
Is yes, of course, I'll make probably changes by next week's check-in.
We know what we need to do anyway, in the sense of you kind of know it before you're going to make a change anyway. Yeah. Sometimes you do need to give it a couple of weeks, especially over your cycle. Your cycle, actually, your weight goes right up. But track everything. Don't put it to guesswork, put it to data that is driving the change, because that's what's really important.
Exactly, with Friday top tip, we're going to the gym now, so I can't vlog in here.
Yes, you can. She gets nervous.
Okay, let's go to the gym. Please tell me there is nothing worse than going to Sainsbury's or any shopping centre in gym gear, because I just feel like people just give you a funny look, because I've got obviously shorts, well not shorts, the cycling shorts, and they're bright pink half.
Yeah, they're not exactly inconspicuous, are they?
Anyway, Sainsbury's, let's go. When you've got a sweaty bum.
A sweaty crack.
Let's go. Harvey's literally just gone into M&S. We've done at the Sainsbury's shop. We've got the chickens, we've got the chickens. We've got the chicken and chips. I did pick up jam donuts. These are not for me or Harv, they're actually for my grandparents. You know, it makes someone's day. Like, I love donuts. Like, I know my granddad will absolutely, G-Dog, he will love the donuts, honestly. It will make his evening. And whilst I'm sharing them, he can talk to Harv of his donut. Like, he'll just love it. But anyway, in terms of what we got, these chips are literally the best. Half a portion have 300 calories. I'm going to put a photo on the screen. That is my burger and chips I had the other day. And let me tell you, you guys went crazy for these chips. Like, where are these chips from? How do you make these chips? They're literally Sainsbury's. We put them in the air fryer with just like 1 calorie spray. And they're so bloody good. They're so good. I've literally just got a text message saying I failed. Oh no, I can't see his face. Oh no.
Oh, they're still too hot to put in the packet. They're freshly baked. Are you alright for me to take a couple?
No. How long can I wait? 20 mintes? I said, you've broken my girlfriend's heart. What to do? I've got you chocolatey hot cross buns.
Okay, no, that's good. Thank you.
I've got the dogs a treat as well, because I thought happy kids, happy wife. I got myself some protein.
Right, let's go. Failed mission, but that's okay. Let's go.
This is fine. I don't know. I'm going to get such a slap when I get home.
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm not wrong, am I? Ow, it hurts already.
Impulsive thought. Oh no! Oh no! We're doing it! Oh! Good evening, guys. It is 7:45. We are back home. I'm showered, I'm fresh. G-Dog loved the donuts. Lovely touch that was. So I thought let's kind of run through tomorrow with eating out. Basically, long story short, Harv's brother has picked a restaurant. He actually did send me the menu, to be fair. I actually have it on my phone now. Doesn't have any calories on, so that's fine. Like, we're the day before, we know obviously we're going out, so we can of course work around this. One thing I will say, obviously, look, I know that I'm on a higher calorie point, so I have got that little bit more leeway, I guess you could say, because obviously I've got more kind of calories to play around with. If I look at the menu, my eyes go straight to the avocado on toast. The one thing I will kind of say, like, when we're having things like avocado, obviously you've got to bear in mind when you're going out. I can hear the chicken cooking. They just pile on so much avocado. So I kind of actually sometimes scrape a little bit of it off, just out of preference, because I don't like it's things like sauces, okay? Half will have so much sauce. Like, I'm a very plain person. I don't need sauce. But anyway, so I'm gonna have the smashed avocado and halloumi on toast. Now, of course, in terms of protein, being realistic, it's not that high in protein. Could, if I want to be a bit more kind of tactical, remove the halloumi, maybe switch that for eggs. Now, obviously, if I'm having scrambled eggs, we've got to bear in mind they're going to include things like butter or oils, maybe, anything like that. So sometimes having like a fried egg could be a kind of smarter option. Obviously, with a fried egg, they're still going to cook it in oil. So it's one of those things to kind of bear in mind. In honesty, and how we do this with our kind of clients, it's very much, look, save X amount of kind of calories for this. Of course, it's not going to be 100% accurate, but you're making smart choices, being kind of tactical. So for a breakfast, if I'm going to have avocado, halloumi and salmon on kind of sourdough. It's quite a high fat breakfast, which is fine. I probably for that would put at least aside 800 calories. Well, you may think, oh my goodness, that sounds like quite a lot of calories. But when you're thinking about actually how they cook the food, you're better to overestimate. Potentially 800 calories is not even enough. Again, another thing you could always do when I get the food, if I go, do you know what, actually it's more than 800 calories, then I could of course pull calories from elsewhere in my day. So if you have got the menu, look beforehand. If there's no calories on the menu, okay, maybe find a similar menu. So let's say, for example, we were going to a really cute like family Italian, okay, and I go, oh, they haven't calories on the menu. What I could do is look at something like an English chain restaurant, Prezzo, Zzz's, something like that, and find like a similar meal and then replicate obviously the kind of calories. Of course, again, to reiterate, it's not going to be 100% accurate, but you're being kind of tactical. Do you see what I mean there? Like you're being aware of what you're doing and making those smart choices and when you can. In terms of drinks, that's actually one other thing as well. Don't get me wrong, I could very easily go and have a smoothie here. Being realistic, 300-400 calories, obviously depending on what's in the kind of smoothie. For me, I probably would just have, number one, always water alongside my breakfast. But in terms of like a coffee, I would probably then just have, I love my oat milk these days, guys. I'm honestly, like my grandparents were farmers. We are very much a farmer family, British countryside family. So me having oat milk, my grandparents is like, what? You're not having cow's milk? If I said to my granddad that I'm having that, he'd be like, no, get out the house. In a positive way. So what I would actually have, just because I love this now, is very much an oat milk latte. Of course, I probably would take my own like flavor drops just because I really enjoy my own flavor drops. I probably wouldn't have flavor drops when I'm going out in terms of like from the actual place itself. As you can see, obviously you then got to kind of account for the coffee. So what I could do with the coffee is look on something like Starbucks or Lucy, kind of track that again. So it's just being aware. And I think that's the biggest thing, like where a lot of individuals kind of go wrong. If you're in a fat loss phase, yes, you will have to compromise to a degree. I am tired. It is 8 p.m. Friday evening. My legs are absolutely killing me right now. Like I'm so excited for a deload week. Just over 15 days until we leave for Halve's actual marathon, which is so exciting. He has got a little bit of an injury right now, but we have a couple of things booked in for him in terms of like physio, etc. So let's see what kind of happens. I'm gonna have a deload week, I think, when we actually go to Ibiza, just because I actually feel knackered. My strength is flying, I can't lie to you guys. The strongest I have in a very long time. And actually today I hit 70 kilograms for my hack squat, which is literally insane. I'm really happy with that, for 2 sets as well. So it was a really good session. I did 30 minutes of cardio after it as well. But I just feel tired, like I feel fatigued. I think it's been a very emotional couple of weeks. When I was on my kind of period over a week ago now, like I literally could not get myself up, like in the sense of my mood was so low. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. I just think I had like this gush of like emotions, especially obviously towards the start of this year, and I think it's still very like touchy subject. I started the year with an operation. We started the year not how we planned on going into the year. Yeah, I actually haven't sent this to you guys. Some individual commented on my post and I think it was just like the wording. I can't remember the exact words in honesty, and it really hit me and I was like, wow, that really opened up like a can of worms for me. Like it was a real, it's still a touchy subject, and I actually thought like I was getting okay with the subject. Of course, like it's never going to be 100%. I think that's one thing, and I think on that kind of week as well, there's constant obviously announcements on social media, which of course is amazing and I'm so happy for everybody, but I feel like it's a constant like stab in the heart, isn't it really? Like it's just that. Anyway, but yeah, it was just one of those, like it just opened up a flood of tears. So it was a week of, I can't lie, like a lot of crying. Yeah. Long story short, Harv and I kind of need that break just to realise that actually this year has been hard. Deload is definitely needed very kind of soon, but let's check on some dinner on a positive note.
I'm over this. We've completely messed up. I actually do take blame for this, I'm not even gonna lie. Basically, I forgot to order plates. So, Harv, this is obviously our chicken tray that we've obviously got from Sainsbury's. Harv, there's one plate left and Harv's having to use air fryer, what are they called? Liners?
Bit like panty liners.
What? Did you realise how weird that sounded when you said that?
I have to buy them when you're in a period.
That's a green flag there.
You
know how they say red flag? People are red flags if they, I don't know, do something like they're not very polite to their girlfriend or something. Flag.
So I'm a green flag.
You're a green flag.
I thought that was an F1 thing and I thought you were being really cool. Now I've just realised it's not really that cool at all. I'm just being myself.
So this is mine. Looks like I'm eating out of the dog bowl today. But I'm going to add some vegetables onto this.
Not?
Yeah, I am. We have veg over there. Actually, there.
That's mine.
No, I'm having the sweet
Mine. 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 What film's that out?
Finding Nemo.
Let the guys guess it.
But anyway, I'm going to have sweet corn alongside this. When we actually have a kitchen, I don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, dinner.
Don't say dinner is served. Can you let the gang know what you've actually done to contribute to this dinner?
What have I done?
Well, you didn't get out of M&S. In Sainsbury's, I had to search for the chips while you stood there because you were in your gym gear.
I don't know if anyone else is the same, but just going to the Sainsbury's, or not Sainsbury's alone, but any shop in your gym gear, people just give you dirty looks.
I get some odd looks in my scrunch bums.
I don't know, it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. It might just be a me thing. Might not be a them, might be a me.
I think because you have such a huge bum.
Thank you.
Green flag!
Harv is using...
We've got some new tumblers, guys, that we bought 8 months ago. And because we haven't had a place
This is such an unattractive angle, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. My gooch out or something.
Hey! Be so... Luna! Hey!
Oh, what you got, Dad? What you got?
Because obviously the paper plate is so thin, Harv's having to put it on the tumbler. But anyway, let's eat.
Sainsbury's chips are the best.
Right guys, I am going to end the video here. Actually, one thing.
If anyone actually does have any recommendation for carbon plated marathon trainers or half marathon trainers,
Yes.
because I'm sure if they work for a half, they'll work for a full, please let me know. I'm in need of some very desperately, and I'm leaving it to the last minute.
Yes. I've told him he needs to order them by this weekend. I was watching back the videos and I always look at the actual screen, not at the camera. So
Yeah, you should look at the camera. Yeah. Do you want to say thank you, actually?
What?
For using my camera. And now, what G's going to be really good at is filming the main character of all this.
Yeah, and you're a marathon. I'm vlogging it all.
Basically, it's not the JLJ Fitness UK account now, it's Garv's account.
What does that mean? Anyway. That's not even fun. We're going to end this video here.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And G's not going to fall asleep while saying that.
Yeah, I'm knackered. I'm going to bed. I'm actually going to go to bed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. We'll catch you guys for episode 5 next week. Full on fat loss.
5?
Yeah, full on fat loss update. Make sure you're following on Instagram on both my page, on Harv's page, on the renovation page, and also the coaching page. And also actually TikTok, guys, because I'm uploading a lot more training on there as well. Like, there is content left, right, centre coming out of every part of me. I don't know, that's a bit weird actually to say.
There's content coming out of my bum.
Anyway, right, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Hiya.